Hello everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. I hope you're all well and looking forward to today's video because I am really excited to share these pieces. I wasn't actually going to film this video today. I had something else in mind that I can maybe do next week, but I wanted to share this today because it's going to be a Mango favourites and a roundup, and I think often these things sell out, so I wanted to film it now whilst these pieces were still in stock. So as always, it's going to follow the same kind of pattern as my usual roundups, product roundups, in that I haven't bought the pieces. I don't really kind of believe in buying absolutely everything because I don't need it, and I think I can explain the pieces just as well to you via this. And as always, please don't feel like you need to go out and buy all of this. I won't be doing, but this is all about helping you with your purchases. There's so many websites out there, it can be so overwhelming, and I just hope this narrows down everything for you and makes it easier to shop. So I've actually got so many pieces. I accidentally stumbled upon Mango yesterday, and then I just kept scrolling through and adding everything to my favorites because there were so many good pieces, so I thought I had to do a video. So let's begin with the first piece. I've got my phone here, I've got my coffee in hand, and I'm ready to power through. So the first thing is this halter dress with ruffled details. So I've had things like this in the past and I bring them out every single year without fail. This is such a timeless classic piece. I actually have a dress from years and years ago from Zara, which isn't too dissimilar to this. And you can just wear them in so many ways. I dressed it up in the evening with a pair of heels, and I've also worn them with flats. You can go for just some sandals. It's a perfect holiday dress. I personally find that a lot of my pieces are not really kind of cool enough for those really warm days. And sometimes it can feel a little bit boring just wearing kind of like a tank top or a strappy top, and we want something a little bit nicer that we can wear on those warm days. So this halter neck style is absolutely perfect for that, and I just think this dress is gorgeous. So I think a pair of white jeans is always a necessity in everyone's wardrobe. They're just so useful, especially this time of year on those cooler days. And so these are the cargo jeans, but I've kind of mentioned in the past that I don't love that extreme cargo look, but these are not that. I wouldn't really even call these a cargo trouser. They've just got kind of like a join in the middle, but I like the slouchy feel of them, slightly more casual and relaxed. I would style this with everything from a shirt. This one, by the way, is from my collection with Ceci. At the moment, we still have a few smaller sizes left, but I'm not sure by the time this video goes live, but there are still some online. So it would go with things like shirts, but also just, I like this kind of white jeans with a simple white tank top and maybe some tan sandals, but there's loads of different ways you can wear these jeans. So the next piece is this white dress. It's a little bit more expensive than Mango's usual dresses, but I think you can tell in the kind of shape, design, and it's cotton too, so it will be a really, obviously really lovely fabric to wear at this time of year. And again, this is one of those pieces that you can style in so many different ways. I think we neglect simple pieces, like just if we're looking for dresses, we often maybe gravitate towards those with like a puff sleeve or print or something like that, but actually just these really, really simple, elegant dresses just make the best pieces, really. I love the spaghetti straps on them. It's all in those small details, like the size of the strap, the detail at the back, the length and shape of this. It's so elegant that you could just dress this right up, but also again, keep it simple with some strappy sandals. So if you wanted something a bit similar to the first black dress, but kind of wanted it a little bit more covered around the neckline, then this is a great option. I love a high neckline like this. It's just so chic, and the cutout details just bring something extra to this dress. Again, another piece you can style up, down, sandals, some very sleek ballet flats would look so nice with this, and some heels. I know I've already done white jeans, but I also did want to mention these, which feel a little bit smarter. If you're looking for something that's a hybrid between a dressy trouser, a white trouser, but also a little bit more casual than that, I think white trousers sometimes can feel a little bit too dressed up, then this is a really nice hybrid. So they've got this crease down the front, and I think that's what kind of elevates them, and the fact that they're wide leg too makes them feel a little bit smarter for evening. I am loving these longer length denim skirts, especially with a slit up the middle or at the side or the back. I just think it makes them much more wearable. So I'm actually going to talk about two which are the same but in different colors. So the first is like a kind of whitey shade. If you follow me regularly, you'll know I have a couple of variations of these longer white skirts and I wear them to death. In fact, it's even got to the point where I have to stop myself wearing them because I've shown them in that many kind of TikToks and Instagram stories and YouTube videos. But basically these denim skirts are so wearable. So I've got the white one here to show you, which is so versatile and feels a little bit dressier. I actually don't have a denim version of this like longer length. So I think this might be one of the things I'm going to purchase just because I wear the white one so much, and there's been quite a few times lately where I've thought, actually, I want more of a blue denim just to kind of feel a little bit more relaxed. And also you're a little bit less precious about the blue denim as well. But both for me are just like the most wearable pieces. So speaking of kind of holiday pieces, summer dressing, and that's definitely what we're focusing on in this roundup. This beautiful white dress is just the perfect holiday piece. It's a halter neck, which I always think looks very flattering, easy to wear. You don't feel like kind of exposed in any way. It's chic. I just love a halter neck. And I think in this white dress, if you're looking for a good white holiday dress, this is it. Also, I think I'm getting asked at this time of year, kind of bridal, wanting things for hen parties or bachelorette parties, as you call them in the US, or kind of like things surrounding a wedding, different occasions you might be doing and you want to wear white. So this would be a really nice one for that as well. I could see it with some huge vintage style earrings, like these Alice Skewis ones. I could see them like that with some big pearls maybe even, but lots of different styling options again with your accessories to change the mood of it. But it's just a beautiful dress. Oh, and I just realized it's only $29.99 as well. Okay, so Simon Miller has done a collaboration with Mango. You may have seen loads of really beautiful, colorful pieces. As you know, I'm not as much into color, but when it comes to holidays, it's when I kind of bring out that side of me. I feel like in another life, I'd be someone who just wears prints and color all the time, but just day to day, I feel most comfortable in a more kind of minimal color palette and just find it easier to mix and match as well. But sometimes it's nice to have those pieces when you're in a hot destination to pull out, and it just goes with the kind of feel of where you are. And I love these trousers that he's done. So they're a printed wide leg, and I'm actually quite a big fan of a printed trouser. If you're gonna do print, I actually think I prefer it in a trouser. I think it feels a little bit more cool than a printed top does. And I can just see these trousers, because they've got white in them, with a really crisp white linen shirt. And then you could dress that up for evening with some huge gold earrings, maybe some big shell earrings, with these trousers, some nice sandals, crisp white shirt, and then for the beach the next day, you could wear a shirt open with a simple white swimsuit underneath. I just think they'll be a really nice holiday piece if you did want to inject some color. I also think they're quite a unique print in that they're not like a trend print. It's definitely something I think you could pull out year after year. And actually, when we went on holiday a couple of years ago, sometimes outfits stick in my mind from people I've seen and the places I've been. And I remember a woman in the evening on holiday wearing a really nice pair of like printed colourful trousers with a white shirt. So I do think these are the kind of thing that you can pull out for every holiday. So next are these beautiful satin finished sandals from their new capsule range, which it's called capsule, but it's very dressy. So I feel like it's kind of capsule dressy. And these sandals are just beautiful. Again, if you're looking for a statement shoe, maybe for a nice occasion, but you don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds of pounds, I think these are $149.99. So obviously not Mango's kind of usual prices, but much more affordable than kind of a designer pair, but you still get that designer feel. And I just think if you have an occasion or even as bridal shoes, these are absolutely stunning. And also kind of throughout the season, you can wear them in lots of different ways, even with a pair of jeans jeans, I think these would look really cool with. So as I was browsing through that capsule collection, they have some beautiful evening pieces, but maybe not that wearable. But something I did note on the accessories front was this gorgeous bag. It's like a black evening clutch, and it's in leather as well. I just love the kind of texture of the leather of this. It's very simple gold hardware on it that doesn't kind of take over the bag, so you can wear this with silvers as well if you wanted to. But I just think if you're looking for a modern, minimal evening bag that you can wear with everything, then this is it. And don't be afraid to go for black in the summer. It looks really chic with those lighter shades like creams and off-whites. And I just think this one would be a really useful piece. Okay, so just on to kind of occasion wear again. So honestly, it gets so many questions on occasion wear at this time of year, and I honestly find it really, really hard to answer. So when I see a piece that I like, I'll try and add it where possible, but it's really hard to find a kind of roundup of all occasion pieces. So hopefully you'll maybe get some tips from here. But I love this polka dot asymmetric dress with the kind of one shoulder, long sleeves. It feels summery, but it also feels timeless and modern at the same time. I love the length of it. I think this would be so nice for any occasion because you can kind of dress it up and down. This could be a nice kind of races dress with a lovely hat or a great big headband, or you can kind of play it down a little bit even with some flat sandals on holiday. Or I do think you could wear this to a wedding. I think spots are allowed at a wedding. I'm just thinking because it's got a white background, but I feel like anyone would be kind of mad if they stopped somebody wearing polka dots. But I do think probably for a wedding this would look really nice if you think you can get away with the white background with the black spots on. I don't think this would in any way take away from the bride. And then you could then add a lovely hat with that if you wanted to kind of dress it up a little bit. Okay, this next piece I actually should have added in earlier when I was talking about those blue trousers, because it's a linen shirt. I forgot I put this in my saved list. It's just a really good 100% linen white shirt, and I just think everyone needs one of these. They are the most useful piece in spring, summer, I think. And you can take them from holidays to dressing them up in the evening even. Again, I could see this with some white trousers and a black belt maybe to kind of jazz it up a little bit, and in the daytime with some denim, with some tan sandals. So many different ways you can wear it, but if you wanted to kind of buy an outfit together, maybe try and go for this shirt with the coloured trousers I mentioned earlier, and this would make a really nice outfit. And then you can mix and match pieces with both of those. Next is just a really simple piece. It's this contrasting strap top. I think sometimes we can be wearing a tank top and feel a little bit boring, or kind of vest top, but actually these just look really chic. I could see this with a kind of like wide full length kind of skirt. You wanted to dress it up a bit, but also just with some simple black shorts just to kind of elevate them a little bit. If you wanted to still feel very casual, it does that whilst having like a little bit of a chic edge as opposed to a plain tank top. Next is this asymmetric textured top. Great one for kind of styling. I think this is obviously more evening, but you can kind of then do what you will with that. Dress it down with jeans if you wanted to. A white skirt would look really nice with this. Some wide leg trousers. It's just actually like a long black midi skirt I think would look so chic. And that clutch bag from before, that would look really good. So it's just one of those tops I think if you're kind of lacking in evening tops, this would be a really nice option. And I also like that it's not cropped, but it's just a little bit shorter than kind of a longer length. And I think that makes it a lot easier for evening because we don't always want to tuck things in and have the fabric bulk. Sometimes it just looks a little bit more streamlined if your top is sitting next to your trousers or skirt. And if you wanted to do a slightly more casual version of that, I've just also added in this off the shoulder top. I'm loving this style at the moment. I actually got one from Zara. If you saw my what I wore in a week the other day, I got a black one from Zara, and I just think the off the shoulder instantly looks more glamorous, but it's quite a simple top. So again, lots of different ways you can wear this, slightly more simple than the other one. And so you could kind of dress this down a little bit more as well. And then really quickly, this halter neck top in the stripes, kind of a bit like that contrasting one before, the kind of spaghetti strap one, but this is a little bit more dressed up. And for me, I'm all about looking for those easy to wear basics with the twist. And for me, this has the twist. I love the kind of straps on it, the kind of cutout here, the stripes. We don't normally have striped tops like this. So it just feels a little bit different, but very, very wearable. Okay, these next trousers I am absolutely obsessed with. These again are called a cargo style, but for me, they're not like that extreme cargo look. They're a little bit more subtle and chic than that. So I just really like kind of light color trouser. These are this kind of beigey shade. They'll go with so much. And I think because they are a little bit more of the cargo style, just makes them a lot more versatile for dressing up and down. So the model's wearing it a little bit more dressed up, but I could definitely see it with some trainers in the daytime or some chunky sandals with a simple strappy top. This next piece is absolutely beautiful. I actually have a couple of variations of this style, and it's this beautiful pleated white skirt, and I love that it just kind of poofs out, almost a bit ballerina-esque, and I personally would play this down. So anything that feels quite formal and feminine, I usually kind of contrast that against something a little bit more relaxed. So I probably just wear a really simple kind of tank top or vest top with this. It's just beautiful, and there's so many ways to wear it. Actually, with that off the shoulder white top would look really nice in a dressed up way if you wanted that kind of look, but as I say, just with something simple as well. This just looks so chic, and again, really, really timeless. You can wear this year after year. I have one pretty similar to this, and I usually wear it every single summer. Next is this linen blend wrap skirt. These again, just a really useful piece to throw in there. If you don't own something like this, then I do think they will come in very, very handy. If you want something a little bit more casual, but still want to do a skirt look, it kind of does the same thing as the denim skirt, but obviously it's linen, so has that slightly more summery feel. So you can do this just in the daytime. Actually, with a black linen shirt would look really nice. But again, with simple top or t-shirt, and then use it for the beach too. So it's one of those very versatile transitional pieces. Also in the evening on holiday, I could see this with a tank top, some statement earrings, a red lip, that kind of thing. So definitely if you're looking to kind of build up those versatile basics and kind of feel like you're lacking in summery things, then this definitely will tick that box. And I think it comes in other colors. So it comes in chocolate and beige as well, which are both really, really nice. I actually have so much saved in my basket that I'm having to be so selective, but what I'll do is everything that I've got in my basket, not in my basket, in my saves, I'll add to the description box. I'll kind of list everything I've mentioned, and then underneath that I'll just list the rest of my favorites that I've not mentioned. But just as a quick shout out onto these black skirts, this is a more workwear appropriate version. It comes with a belt, so instantly lifts it. Another question I get asked so much about is workwear in summer. It's a tricky one to navigate, so I think this kind of thing is perfect. It's linen, it's lightweight, but it's got some structure to it, and it just feels a little bit more elevated and special than the wrap skirt before, which was more casual. So then you could wear this, you could kind of style it down if you wanted to with a t-shirt, but also with a shirt if you wanted to for workwear, and there's lots of different ways you can style this. Okay, I really need to wrap this up because I feel like I've mentioned a lot already, but I'm going to talk about these pointed toe heeled shoes. If you are looking for a goes with everything, nudie, neutral, light colored heel, these are the ones for you. I actually am thinking about getting these myself because I don't have some that are kind of off-white. I have a pair that are a little bit too pinky. I want something a little bit lighter and neutral, and these will just go with so much. And if you wanted to wear them for work, I think they'd look really, really nice. But then also with jeans, dressed up in the evening, longer skirts, shorter skirts, they're just a really useful and versatile shoe. Okay, I just want to give a shout out to these pleated Bermuda shorts because I had some from H&M years ago, and every single time I wear them, I get a million DMs, where are they from? And ever since I bought them, they almost sold out straight away actually, and I've never really kind of found a pair that's quite as similar, but they're just so useful having them in this longer style. I also think they look a bit cooler, a little bit more kind of city chic than kind of shorter shorts. I think they look nicer with like tank tops if you're looking for kind of a really nice, cool, hot weather day outfit. They look nicer than short shorts. They just feel a little bit more structured, tailored, but they're still shorts at the end of the day, so you can wear them in exactly the same way. Okay, so just a final shout out to Mango's jewelry. Honestly, they have so many good pieces at the moment. I could have gone on forever here. But the first are these beautiful gold shell earrings. These are just like a summer, like perfect holiday evening, or going out in the evening with some linen, with these earrings on, with a nice bold orange red lip. It's just gonna look so good. So yeah, I would highly recommend these earrings. I don't have these earrings. I actually have quite a few gold earrings. If I didn't, I would maybe I might buy them anyway, but I do think they're a really beautiful pair that you can kind of wear on repeat. And then another are these beaded earrings. Sometimes we don't always want that gold look in the evening, or maybe even a metallic. We might not want to go for silver or gold. It's actually really nice to have a beaded option, and these are kind of shell shaped. Again, if you have a statement earring, you don't need to buy anything else. So if you're maybe just picking one or two pieces purchase, I'd buy some really great earrings because they just transform your outfits, they elevate them, they're noticeable when you're sitting down, like for dinner, you see the earrings. So I just think this beaded pair is absolutely beautiful, and actually I might go ahead and buy these ones instead because I don't really have anything that's similar to this. I think anything that I've got that's kind of beaded or kind of pearly has gold on as well, whereas these don't. Which is what I really like about them. So hopefully I've not gone on too much, and hopefully it has actually been useful for you, and you can see my enthusiasm for Mango at the minute. I just think they're doing a really good job right now for the summer season. Let me know if you get any of the pieces or any of your favorites, or even if this video has given you some inspiration or a little bit of a kind of jog of some pieces maybe that you already own that you can pull out of your wardrobe and wear again. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know as well if you'd like to see different brands. The reason I choose kind of bigger brands here or kind of more high street brands is because I first of all want them to be accessible to everyone. And I'm also aware that kind of some of the things I wear are a higher price point. So for these videos, I want to make them kind of accessible for everybody at all price points. And so that's why I kind of go for these more generic high street brands because I think they're just easier for everybody to access. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.